It's Monday, sweetie. It's Monday.
No. Work is Monday. Party is Sunday, and Saturday maybe. I think I don't know. And
Sweetie,
definitely started on Friday or Thursday nights
it's 2 in the afternoon, sweetie.
at night.
No, it's 2 p.m., not 2 a.m.
It's light outside.
It's been light outside for 8 hours.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure. Very sure.
So you're now telling me that I missed my first day at work, right?
Well, depends. Where do you work?
Uh, Newspaper here in town.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. Just make up some kind of excuse, and I'm sure that they'll give you some slack for your first day. I mean, it depends on how your resume went and how the interview went.
It was good. So good. I went to dinner. Oh wait, the other interview. Work good as well. But I gotta tell you and you're the same person. You're all the same person. I need to tell you about Friday. 'Cause then it all started. Friday.
Yeah. Sure. Hold on a second. Alan goes ahead and walks over to a trash bin.
And then for some reason I could not hear you, and you probably can't hear me. Crap. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Still on? Oh crap. It's connection issues. Right?
Hello. Excuse us for the technical difficulties. And there she is. Well, 2 of her at least. Three of her. Hello again.
Yes. I'm hearing you again. Hi.
What was the last
Hi.
time?
What are you doing in my apartment?
No reason.
Huh.
What was the last thing that you heard from me?
Um. out of sheer frustration of trying to get it back into the hangout 4 or 5 times, I have no idea anymore.
Okay. Well, just to sort of catch up, Alan went over to one of your trash bins, proceeded to
Oh,
hurl up.
that already did not. I don't get that. So yeah, just continue there.
All right. Alan, after doing that, we'll go ahead and put his hoodie back up. We'll go ahead and put his rose-tinted glasses back on. Go ahead and cover his face with a scarf again, and return back to the counter.
Cinnamon is kind of hanging, kind of hanging over it, her head uh, on the counter. Wow, Friday. I should have told you about Friday.
I got busy over the weekend doing things. Just
Come
saving the world.
make it a better place. Save the world. I'm gonna fucking save the world. I'm gonna fucking save the world. Want to
Yeah.
know how? Yeah.
Tell me.
I'll tell you how. This is. I'll tell you so much. You're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. This is one of the weirdest things that can ever happen to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. So, I was doing my own thing. I was doing the letters. Is there coffee? I'm sure I have coffee in the house. Let me just make some coffee.
No worries. I already made a pot for you.
How did you come in?
You opened the door.
I did. Wow.
Yeah.
I need that coffee. Come, give me go. There are cups in it on the thing over there. There. See the cups? They're there.
Okay. Cool. Alan will go ahead and retrieve a few coffee mugs, and he's gonna go ahead and pour into the coffee mug what seems to be. You smell it before you taste it, and the smell is fantastic. It's like a peppermint type smell mixed in with a bit of cinnamon. The cinnamon is much stronger than the peppermint, actually. The idea is not to invoke a Christmassy type taste, but more just a little bit of a tart sweetness to contrast the cinnamon.
She'll just sips it. Hot, 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 hot. Hot. Ow. Ow. Sorry, my bad. Oh. Then it starts blowing. Okay, never mind. I'll tell you. Ow. You could have said that it was hot.
Well, most people would assume that fresh coffee would be hot, so.
That's it. Yeah, it was fresh coffee. It's good for fresh coffee, but yeah. Okay, no. So I was minding my own business, doing the letters. I was writing letters for organization and everything to do like sponsoring for the project. We talked about with the pictures and the stuff.
That's in River?
Yeah. Oh my god. You better start thinking of ways on how to get that river so crispy clean, because you're not gonna believe what one of the companies reacted, and not just not just reaction. It's this fucking CEO. Oh my god. It's, he just he offered me to talk things over during dinner, and I got picked up right there outside. I shit you not, a fucking limo in the street.
Looks like you guys went on a fairly cool date then Friday
Oh
night.
my god, that's so insane. It was so insane. The dude is handsome. Oh my god, but no, beside the point. I mean, seriously, but still, he was handsome. Oh my god, and So we went to the, do you know the chef's table in Brooklyn?
I've seen it once or twice.
Fucking 3 Michelin stars. I looked it up.
Somebody's really trying to impress you then.
That's worse. It's worse. Rented the fucking place.
The entire place?
Entire fucking place. Empty. There's no one.
For the night? For the hour? What? You're,
I don't
you're
know
talking
how
in...
long we were. I don't know how long we were there, but it's like it was clean empty. There was no one there besides us. Well, and of course the waiters and everything. But wow, so there were like I don't know, 1,000 different courses. It was insane. You should have seen the cutlery. It was like spread out over the table, from left to right, all different kind of forks and knives and everything. Oh my god, I barely knew where I was keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, so he was asking me, we were talking, and he was asking about the project, and I was showing him pictures. I didn't show him any pictures from you, by the way. Don't worry. I know you don't want. I don't know you don't want that. I didn't send him any pictures from you. It's just from the river, from the animals. Did have one with your like half of your finger or so when I had a close up of that bird. It's like, well,
Fair enough.
the guy just offers that if I decorate his lobby with these pictures, well, with types of pictures, not necessarily these, but pictures that we're gonna use, he's gonna, and she just grabs Alan at the shoulders and brings her head very close to his, and you can just smell those alcohol fumes kind of oozing all around her.
And if you could smell, you would smell utter toxic coming from Alan's breath. Thank God for the scarf.
And she's like, 10 million. Fucking 10 million. I'm not shitting you.
Alan looks skeptical at this. Well, you can see behind his rose-tinted glass that he looks skeptical. Like, his eyebrow goes ahead and raise.
I did not misheard. I was like, dude, he wanted to give more. He was like 50 million or something. I don't even know anymore. I was like, dude, I don't need that. I need like, I don't know, 1,000, maybe 5. This is nuts. That much. And he was like, okay, let's make this 5 million then. Well, don't you think that's a little? He actually said this. I shit you not. He actually said, don't you think that's a little cheap? So he upped it to 10 million. I had no say in it whatsoever. Oh my god.
Okay. That's a lot of money. That is really a lot of money.
I know.
That's too much money.
So I went out celebrating after I came home. And I met these people, and I was like, I won the lottery. Well, I didn't want to win the lottery, but well, that's fine. I'm sure mom and dad will take care of the bill.
Please tell me you didn't accept the deal right then and there.
Of course I did.
Oh.
It's $10 million.
It's Miss Harris. It's like
I'm not Miss Harris. My mom is Miss Harris. Well, she's Mrs. Harris, actually Lady Harris, but
Senna, that's too much. Too much money.
I know, right? I'm never able to kind of. I was already thinking of going shopping for the opening. Oh my god! I know it's horrible. It's like, oh god. But we can actually do everything. I was like thinking about, well, getting a few hundreds, 500 maybe. I was being really realistic, and so I could put up the boards and hopefully organize these scavenger hunts across the shores, and just to get enough material for the statues, and just put it there illegally and see how long we could, you know, just have a major campaign on Facebook and everything, in the hope that it wouldn't like remove it instantly. It's just like I could fucking buy the place where I want to set this up now. Oh my god.
$10 million. If this man really wants to donate that much to the cause, why doesn't he go? Why doesn't he go through goddamn City Hall? Jesus, there are a bunch of conservation groups that would desperately want and need that money.
Well, I'm planning not to use everything for the shoot, you know. Just was thinking on actually using most of it to see if we can actually come up with an idea to get the river clean, you know, and see how that works out, and work that along in the exhibition. And I don't know what I've been drinking. I've been drinking as well, but I've been thinking. I've done a lot of thinking. In this one bar, I think I puked everything, and when I was lying there and I was on the floor, I was thinking so deeply, and then they threw me out, so I kind of lost what I was actually thinking. Uh,
$10 million, $10 million, $10 million. I'm figuring about the billions that corporations usually gain in just by skirting the laws that we already have in place. $10 million. That's a lot.
can you see what we can use this for?
I don't know. I don't know the man. I don't know where the money comes from.
Sure, you can look him up. He's all over the internet. Well, not just the internet, you know. I mean, when I arrived there in the limo, he was already there. He was talking to like a lot of press.
Okay, who is he? Who offered you $10 million?
Alex Greenlee, you know, from Geodyne Company. Geodyne? Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
I've heard a few things about Geodyne, actually. I remember that used to be somewhat of a struggling company until that fellow of yours, Mr. Greenlee, went ahead and took over.
I know. I looked it up.
Overnight success story.
Yeah, and we're gonna be just like that.
No.
Oh, come on,
Um,
where's your sense of adventure? You know, just jump in, do it, come along. This is gonna be fucking awesome. We're actually gonna matter. Come on, how often do you have the feeling that you actually matter in the world? That you can change something for the better? With that amount of money, we can. It's gonna be cool. I need you there. You're the one who thinks straight. I'm the one who gets drunk. I mean, it's gonna work awesome.
$10 million can do a hell of a lot, but it's the person behind the money that usually makes the decisions. I mean, did you sign anything? Did you sign a contract? Is the money going to be allocated freely to you? Have total control over it?
I don't know actually. I don't
Could-
didn't sign anything yet. I need to come by his office soon though.
Whatever you get, have a lawyer look at it. Look over it very, very carefully. I've heard stories about this before. Corporations usually find somebody that's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and genuinely wants to help the cause, goes ahead and catches a few ones that look good, go ahead and polish them up, make a big press statement about how their conservation efforts are so fantastic, how they donate so much money to these kind of processes. But most of that money simply goes into the press and the media and making this big show of things without actually doing any real change.
Hello? I am fucking part of the media. I know where it's not going. I'm not even wanting to get paid, you know. I just want to. You see what? You really are skeptic. Oh my god. Can you not see where this is coming? Oh my god.
Look, look,
Where's
look,
that
look, look.
bottle? Oh, there it is. She just grabs a bottle that's still half full of alcohol. She just. You're no fun at all.
I'm sorry, but sledging through toxic waste is not really a good kicker for the weekend.
Why did you do that? You didn't take a swim again, did you?
No, I got asked to do some hardcore cleanup. They had us in hazmat suits and everything, and I was holding a lot of this garbage with me, trying to ferry it.
Why didn't you call me? I would have helped.
I did. It's one of those things I can't really talk about. Okay,
One of those things you can't really talk about.
like boating across the Hudson. Yeah, that kind of work.
Well, you can still call me.
Mm, Next time I will.
Next time you
Okay.
should.
Next time I will.
Hmm.
A lot of the things I do, it's good for the environment, it's good for the cleanup efforts, but it's kind of shady.
I don't care.
You okay? Do you want to talk about this? We can talk about this.
Sure. Want to talk? I need more coffee then, because right now I don't think I can actually remember anything tomorrow. Shit.
Okay.
Best put things on a paper, and she grabs a paper and she kind of writes, "Remember this," on a paper, and puts it in front of her, stares at it.
You're valuable. You are valuable because you're an asset that's relatively clean. You got nothing on your record. You're not doing any shady shit. You can speak in the media. You are a voice that can loudly proclaim things. And the kind of cleanup effort that goes on behind the scenes, you don't necessarily have to be involved with.
Not really cleanish. I mean, there's a reason why I'm not going to India anymore. But that was a funny story, you know. Never mind. Really, never mind. But
Sounds like you do have a story.
no, 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 no. But those elephants will never be the same again. No, not really. I can't really tell you what. Anyway, no, I haven't done shit in America yet. Basically because I haven't been in America yet.
Fair dues, fair dues. I'm connected to a few different people whose records are both clean and spotty. Okay, this $10 million. Have you worked
Yeah,
out a
it's
budget
amazing.
for it yet? I mean, this isn't what you're expected to get, but you've got to have some kind of budget for it.
I really don't know. I guess I should look up. I guess I should look up who owns the place where I want to keep it, and then need to look up the rent and need to look up the prices on. I mean, basically doing the statues is going to be, well, material cost only, because I'm not going to pay the fucking artist because I'm the fucking artist. And I'm not going to pay myself. That would be silly. We need
Fair
a
enough.
We need a scientist. Do you know a scientist? We need a scientist.
I know quite a few number of different scientists, but in any case, is that all you really want to do? You just want to make a piece of art and put it on the river?
No, I want not. Well, yeah, at first, because at first I didn't thought I would have fucking million dollars. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that much money. It's like, oh my god. That's why I need you. You know what to do with it, right? No.
I know exactly what to do with it. I'd go ahead and shove it right in. You hear a lot of mumbling and a lot of cracking of teeth underneath the scarf. What I would do, $2 million, I'd look in every single environmental and conservationist group in City Hall right now, and I'd just donate it.
Everything?
Everything. Most of it. Maybe a few operating costs for whatever display you want. But those are the people that know what to do with that money.
Well, I can contact them and see what they want to do and how they want to clean up the river. I mean, that's part of where he got the money, where he wants to have the money actually do the cleaning up. And part of the cleanup is going to be in me getting the materials for the project. You know, I still want to do that with like pieces of junk that come from the river. It's going to be my Godzillas. I might just not do the mechanics myself though. I've never been really good with mechanics. Oh my god, but those garbage Godzillas, they're gonna be so awesome.
So you would use the money to gather just cleanup crews, materials. That it?
No, well, no, I was gonna do that with volunteers, but I don't know. Maybe those. I don't know. I don't know what to do with fucking $10 million. It's just, I could do it all professionally, but that's not gonna help raise awareness because the people that need to know are the people of New York. So I would, I would sooner call for volunteers and then pay the volunteers because of their help, and in that way raise awareness, than that I would hire crews.
You know what I would do with $10 million?
Get drunk.
No, I'd go ahead and create a recycling plant. It
Can you
may
do
not
that?
be as flashy and fantastic as two metal and garbage Godzillas, but it would make an impact.
The Godzillas don't need to cost 10 million fucking dollars. They need to cost, I don't know. If I do the mechanics myself, I would go to a scrapyard, maybe 500 each.
Sounds about right. Before anybody accepts any kind of money, gotta write up a budget, gotta clearly delineate where that money is going. Because if you don't, it usually goes into pork funds. Usually somebody is going to hold on and hoard some of that money to themselves because of some excuse to themselves. This is how people get rich. People get rich because people get greedy with the money they're given.
But
Human nature.
I'm given the money.
You can't hold it all yourself. You're going to need a lot of people. You're going to need a fantastic team to help you out with that. In fact, before I even started, like $10 billion, I'd need at least a financial crew, a legal crew. I need an operations
What?
crew. Dear God, I have to be
What?
my own corporation.
Why do we need all those people? We don't. Are you good with numbers?
I'm good with law.
Well, then do it. Then I'm hiring you. No.
Look, $10 million, maybe a little bit much. Maybe a little bit much for what you want right now. If what you want right now is to be that environment group, be that conservation group, take a little bit of seed money, build yourself up. $10 million, too fast, too quick. You'll never know where it all goes. Unless you're taking that money and funneling it right back to conservation groups, it's too much.
I don't mind doing that if they are actually gonna do something.
They're conservationist groups. They're my people. I
Is
know
that
my people.
something like conservists? Like,
Conservationists and environmental groups, they're mostly the Green Party. There aren't a lot of them. But hell, if you go ahead and funnel that money there, you might be able to fund a few more campaigns for their side. You might be able to get a few more representatives of the Green Party in City Hall. That'd be fantastic. That means a lot more people pushing actual policy to help out all that trash that needs to be cleaned up, all that pollution, all that just junk that doesn't go where it needs to go.
oh, we could put this in a school education program.
Blink, 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 blink.
What?
No, that's nothing. I think somebody just walked over my grave.
What? But you're
No,
not
no,
dead.
it
I'm drunk.
maybe. Okay. So, you know what geodyne actually does?
Big chunks of rock into the atmosphere.
They got a few things going on from what I can tell. They got a few different offices downtown. They got a few offices actually upstate. I hear they got. No, 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 here's the thing. I hear they got an entire satellite array system up there.
Well, they had to because they had to bring the robot on the big chunk. You know? Oh, fuck, I don't know what to do. Fine, I was getting fucking drunk because I don't know what to do with the fucking money.
It, I'm telling you, it's too much. But you can accept a little less. You can accept actually a lot less. Thank him for trying to donate. Thank him for trying to support the conservationist movement. Thank him for trying to always raise awareness, but direct him towards the conservation and environmental groups we already have that desperately need that money.
Okay.
And this doesn't mean that you have to cut all ties with Geodyne. If Geodyne actually truly wants to raise awareness about the Hudson River, if they truly care about the environment, about Earth, they will not cut ties with you. They will want to continue this kind of relationship. They will want to continue to raise awareness, and they won't get flustered because you say the money is too much, or if you direct that money towards other efforts.
Still, the idea of a school education program, it's working. Teach kids in a fun way that they need to be more concerned with it. Nature, that is, not school. Well, school as well, of course. School is very important.
Environmental education. I've heard that word tossed around in my own circles once or twice before. You know, they actually tried to get that passed just a green day. Just a green day. One day out of the school year. Green day. Earth day. Whatever have you. Just something to bring education material into the school about how the children affect the environment, and it got quashed.
Yeah.
Because the environmental groups, the conservation groups, did not have enough support.
We can call it the River Day, the Hudson Day. Tell people stories on how the river actually got its name. How did the river actually got its name? You know that?
Historical figure.
Probably. Yeah, probably a guy named Hudson.
No, I don't know that story, but I know why hookers are called hookers.
You think I'm a hooker?
No. I'm talking about the Civil War here.
Uh-huh. I do know a funny story about how cocktails became cocktails.
That's so.
Because there was this woman during the 20s, and she had a dress made out of cock feathers because she was a retainer from Al Pacino. No, the mafia, not the actor. Al Gore. No, Capone. Al Capone. Al Capone. And she had hinted him to a place where these opponents of his had illegal cockfights, and they killed all the cocks there. And she made a dress out of feathers. Now she worked in this bar, and every time she made a drink, and of course they had illegal drinks because there was supposed to be alcohol in it, and there wasn't. And then and there's just I'm telling the story wrong, but you get the point. And then every time that she gave a drink, she put a cock feather in the drink and then gave it to them, and that's how they became cocktails.
Fair dues. You know, I kind of have a friend that would want to meet you. He was rather impressed with your performance the last time we went over karaoke. Do you mind if I give her your number?
Oh, Leah?
Yeah, Leah.
She was fun. Doesn't she have my number?
Well, if she doesn't, I'll go ahead and make sure she does.
Sure. Cool. Give it to the guy with the cool jacket as well.
Which one was the cool jacket again? I forget.
I don't know. Yeah, those
What did he
nerds.
sing?
uh, I don't know. At least I know it wasn't Lady Gaga. No, it had those nerd glasses on. Oh, it was like the dark guy. You know,
Ah, right.
I know you guys care a lot about racism and everything, but he was kind of like the only one in your group that was like, so.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I got it. I got it. Yeah, I know the guy, Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson. Okay, cool. I guess.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Go ahead and mull over whatever you're gonna do with the offer presented to you. Think about all the
Hey,
different options available. Just don't
you're my
blindly take the
partner in
money.
this.
Okay, as long as I could be a silent partner.
I need your help with this, man. Look,
Ser-
I have these wild and crazy ideas, but I don't see what's wrong. I mean, the guy seemed genuinely awesome, and getting that money, I don't know how. Maybe it's just, like, I thought it would just be like that. I had a ticket, like, a receipt, and I would give it to him, and he would pay that, and work that way. But I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he wants. You gotta come with me.
mm, I might, or I might somebody in my stead.
I need to get to the I need to drop by this office of his, the one where he wants me to do the lobby, because he wants me to check like the lobby and everything, and see what kind of pictures would work well there. And I think that would also be the moment where we're gonna be like, okay, the discussion of the money actually. But I need you there. I need someone there who actually knows what he's doing. You sound like you know what you're doing. That's cool by me. I'm
Okay,
used to
okay.
having $10 in my hand, and that's it. I'm walking through the Himalaya. Not that I've ever been to the Himalaya, by the way, but it's no. But
Okay,
I would love that. By the way, that would be awesome. But
okay. You talk about finances. You're talking about managing a company. I know exactly the guy. God damn it, Val.
who?
Val. Val is a man who just came to the city. Already has a business open and available. Private eye. He has a few employees under his belt. He knows everything about finance that you could possibly want. That's the man you want.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and give you something. Alan's going to go ahead and reach into his back pocket. Go ahead and witness the flakes of his own skin pile out of his pocket. Open up his wallet and hand you Black Dog Investigations. That's the man right there, Mr. Val. He knows everything about finances that you could possibly want. He is passionate about his work, and he is also just as passionate as me when it comes to conservation and environmental efforts.
Okay. I remember that name from somewhere. Don't know. No clue.
Do yourself a favor, contact him. Contact him, talk about this offer, say you come from me. Say Mr. Stewart sent you.
Mr. Stewart. She writes down Mr. Stewart on the little white note that she made. And place the card on top of the white note. I'm not gonna remember this tomorrow. Whatever. Not again. Why is it doing this? I can hear you again. I think. Nope. Oh, but this time it's not me who's failing. That's interesting.
Apologies. You do.
No, I was already expecting that. I was already expecting that I was the one freezing. So I guess I made quite a fool of myself. Be
What
like,
is the
God
last
damn it,
thing
not
that you
again.
heard?
So basically, the last thing was me saying that I probably wouldn't remember anything of this like tomorrow morning.
Ellen will go ahead and grab the piece of paper. Remember this? And simply go ahead and add in contact this number and writes down the number on the address card. Reason, offer from Geodyne. Mr. Val is a financial expert. Do yourself a favor. Talk to him first. Underline first.
She reads the note. Huh. Why didn't I think of that?
I'm not a financial expert, but I do have some good old country common sense. Actually, I should buy that merit now.
Now that you use that in scene, most definitely. Oh man.
You got a fantastic opportunity and offer ahead of you, but don't let yourself be blinded by money. Don't let yourself be blinded by personality. Go through the proper steps. I guarantee you, make sure to cover your ass. That's what I was doing.
Oh, I'm still wearing my pants, so yeah. She's actually checking see if there isn't like some tear in her jeans.
Guy, Val, went ahead did a few people a few good favors. He actually employs two of my closest friends.
Okay.
He's been good to them for right now, and he went ahead and wants to be a part of the family. And by part of the family, I mean he's not marrying any one of my connections, but he is marrying one of my friends, actually. I trust him more than I
Oh,
trust others.
I remember. In the park, she name. She was saying that they needed someone to shoot pictures at the wedding. Damn it! What did you call her? What did you call her? So I
She
forgot
went
her.
by her middle name, actually. She went by her middle name, Maria.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Oh,
This is the
right.
best advice I can give you right now. And please, 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 please take it.
Yeah. I won't forget. It's down there. And she points at the paper. Wow, I let myself go a little bit, I believe.
Don't worry. We all let ourselves just a little bit go.
Mm,
Come over here. I usually have a little bit of a recipe for that. You see Alan go ahead and rub his hands together a little bit. Come here. Forehead, please.
okay. Why? You're not some kind of guru, are you?
Maybe.
That's cool, actually. It would be awesome if you really were. I met one in Indonesia. So awesome.
Alan will go ahead and raise his hand up to your head, actually, and actually feels a bit warm. It
Oh,
feels
rubbing it.
warm, actually. It sort of covers your head right above that migraine that you're trying to feel right now, and while it doesn't make it go away, it relieves some of the pressure, some of the tension. It it relieves some of the pressure of the migraine on your head that's starting to build up. Doesn't make it go away totally, but it helps.
Mm. Wow. Sometimes people say that they have healing hands and close to it. You're awesome. But we're still in this project together?
Oh, of course we are.
Okay, cool.
I got a feeling that I might not be involved with the first parts of this project, but I'll make sure to come at the tail end. Oh, I know I'm not going to come in the first part of this project, but a lot of people around me will be involved with it.
I just need someone to. I know I can be. I know I jump into things quickly. You're someone who seems to be a little less than that. Less like that, I mean. Wow.
I've been around the
Damn it.
block a few times. I've been in bad situations before, and I've learned to foresee the signs.
I've been in bad situations as well. But I guess I've always been lucky.
Maybe you got a guardian angel over your shoulder.
Who knows? I sometimes have that. Nah, never mind. That's cool. I should be calling my work.
Uh, don't know if I can help you with that one.
Nah. Well, it's commission based anyway, so just because I didn't show up at the office, what? I'm just not gonna call work. I'm just gonna go there tomorrow and act all normal, like, hey guys, no, I was out there and out and
It's like,
about.
no. I was working on site on this brand new story.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, I can always give him a scoop on who was Mr. Greenlee's mysterious dates on Friday. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I would be very comfortable, like in front of the. I'd rather be behind the camera. Besides, I'm not one for the tabloid. I don't like the gossip.
Hmm.
Not my style. It's not my thing.
Oh, I love gossip. I absolutely adore it.
You do? Ugh.
Hey, gossip is the internal myth of a family unit. I love it.
Mm-mm. Nah. Nah. That's one of the reasons why I started traveling. You ever been to the UK?
Unfortunately not.
Uh, it's great music and locals are awesome, but when there is this certain level of society, you belong to that level of society. That's horrible. You don't want to be there. I grew up there. I never wanted it. Wasn't for me. Everything for the sake of pretense, because we are English.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
come from some noble blood. You born with a silver spoon in your mouth?
Actually, no. you know, my parents. Well, they couldn't have kids. I'm I'm adopted. I've never been able
Oh.
to track down with my real parents. So I wasn't born with a silver spoon. It was put there. Because that's why it's really not my cup of tea. UK cup of tea.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Myself, I was born to a family. That's it.
It's cool. Sometimes
Brothers,
I miss that.
sisters, aunts, uncles.
Yeah,
Might have had a mother. Might have had a father. They told me I did. They gave me their names. Shrug.
I didn't have any brothers and sisters. Well, though I had a nanny.
Mm-hmm.
There was well, we had some stuff. It's not too fancy, everything, but still, everything that did not belong just got brushed aside or put away or hid behind the curtains or under the bed. It's, it's not it's not what I wanted. So yeah, look, I mean, it's not that I don't I love my parents. Totally love them.
Mm-hmm.
I could not do what I'm doing like without their help, or at least without their support. They don't actually give me like financial help. It's not like I have this credit card that says dad, but I know if there's a problem, they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me unsupport. They're unsupported. They always send me something or pay a fine or get me outside prison.
Sounds like your parents really loved you,
Yeah.
even if it wasn't a blood relation. Ever told you um, that there's a saying that I absolutely love, I absolutely adore. Um, in the 21st century, your friends are your family.
Yeah. I guess.
Notion made popular by the Friends TV show in the 90s, it has just been proven once too many over times.
Well, I don't have a lot of friends here. I mean, sure, there are a few people that I know from work, and I can work with them really well. Or a few people that I know if I knock, or well, one person if I know if I knock on their door, Queens, I know that they will, let me stay there. It's no problem. And this guy is the editor of the of the newspaper. I'm working for right now is like he's a cool guy, and I know he's a huge fan of my work. That's actually why he hired me for this job, and he wants to keep me on. He actually wants me off commission base and like working for him, but I don't want to commit. I don't want to commit. Just want to do projects, work my way around that way. Even if
Don't
it
want to
means
be
being a
rooted to
waiter.
one spot.
Nah.
Mm, I can understand that.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
later. Not yet.
I can understand that. For a while, I wasn't rooted in any one spot. I think you would call me a transient or a vagabond. Yeah, definitely a vagabond.
Hmm. Yeah. I've been to an awesome lot of places. Usually, actually, to report, it's one of the best jobs being a news reporter. Well, photographer in my case mainly. I mean, I wasn't the one on the news. I was the one making the pictures. Usually part of the entourage, but it brought me to some amazing sites, and I have these beautiful pictures from because as a photographer, you kind of shoot the things, you shoot a few pictures, and then you have the rest of the day off. So I could just go out, I could do stuff, and um, New York is just the next big adventure. It's cool. I Yeah.
Tell me more. No. Seriously, tell me more.
What about what?
Anything and everything.
Anything?
Tell me a story. I love stories.
I mm, we actually were in well, it's not really that big of a story, but we were in we were in Egypt, and we actually were doing a not that interesting, but still a report on. We were doing a report on camels, and on these nomadic tribes and everything. It was for this traveling magazine. That was an awesome. If there was one or kind of magazine I would love to work for, either nature or traveling. It's great. Anyway, so this was for a big traveling magazine in the UK, and so we went there. We went to Egypt. It was a new. Usually they do this thing with like a news station as well. So BBC had a journalist there, and we had our little group, and we had like 5 or 6 cars because we were in the middle of the desert, and we had guides, so it was not that big of an issue, but cars broke one by one. It was really like it was almost as if they had been tampered with. Actually, some people still suspected that might have happened. Either to get more money out of us, or political situation in Egypt isn't that great. So, but it all broke.
No,
The
this
first
wouldn't be
car.
around that Arab Spring, would it?
Hmm, maybe just a little bit. So, well, anyway, so one by one the car started breaking down. They didn't like break exactly. I mean, that would be if they would have been like all break down at the same time. No, but it was like with one there was gas. The gas was gone. Was just and we found out that we actually didn't have any spare gas, and then if there was a flat tire, and because they thought like, well, we just keep this car. That was awesome, by the way. It was very smart thinking. It was the one with the flat tire, so they were like, if we put gas from this car to the car without gas, and we have a couple of cars again. Then there was a broken bougie. Then there was some part of the cables, and God knows what. We had the feeling that we were cursed already.
Well, you know about those Egyptian curses.
Hmm. Hmm. I know, right? But they never followed me home, nor any of the crew. As far as I know, everybody came out of that alive and still is as of today.
Hmm.
So we were there. I got some amazing pictures to show you. As soon as I remember the password of my laptop. Because it was quite cool. We were there in the middle of nowhere, and some of our group were really freaking out, and the Egyptians were kind of like trying to apologize in their best English. The word was finally, and as I said, I'm not quite sure if it was a scheme for more money, then this absolutely worked. If it was a scheme for something else, then we would have been awfully lucky, because there was this tribe, actually, the tribe, not the tribe that we came to see, but a different nomadic tribe just walked up and we, as I said, we were in the middle of nowhere. Well, maybe their town could have been on the next hill, but we didn't know that. We were stuck. We had all our equipment there. Well, we had to leave most of that behind, but all personnel could come, and well, I was very lucky. Most of my equipment just fit in my backpack, so I was good. I have these beautiful, beautiful pictures of the desert colors and the tribe and everything. It's great. It became a great, well, article in the end. But we kind of had to leave this part out, so don't go about tell anyone else. Because of course we had to pay an awful lot of money to get out of the fucking desert. When you say it or tell the story like this, it's not really funny. I had a lot of fun, but it's not really that funny, I guess.
Usually humor comes days or even years after the story has already been told.
But that was one of those moments. I also felt really lucky. I had that dream. Never mind. Yeah.
So what was the end result of all that? Well, I mean, what story were you able to publish?
Well, I got to talk a little bit with these tribes people, and they were all too willing to tell their story, where they were, how much money they cost to rent for a trip through the desert, and it's also just getting the smaller things like the habits and what they use, how they actually find um, how you find water in the desert, which is really important. And
Hmm.
a few neat tricks on how to survive for a while out there, which was actually really, that was for me, that was the most interesting part. I did not really care about the, you can take this touristic route and then you can see this, or you should take that. It's just those little hints towards a society that lives without cell phones, laptops, cameras, but just with nature and being one with that nature. That's knowing how to work with the nature instead of against it. And that's what really made the trip worthwhile for me.
Hmm. You know, go ahead and do yourself a favor and share this with that white-haired fella you met at karaoke night.
Why, dude is whack.
He may be a little bit whack, but he has his own stories of tribes out in the Middle East.
Huh,
No, I'm serious.
cool.
He hails from them.
No.
Tribesmen through and through.
Yeah, okay, like his great 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 grandfather once rode a camel.
No, I mean his wife was a tribeswoman that he physically transported from his homeland to New York just so they could spend more time with each other.
You're shitting me.
I'm not shitting you.
You're fucking shitting me.
I'm not shitting you.
Lol. Wow. Okay, cool. Cool.
Honey, in this city, I know everybody.
That's impossible. That's just not possible.
Well, I know people who know other people.
Sure, I'm pretty damn sure you can get far, but I doubt you know everybody.
in any case.
You know what? I want proof of that. You
Okay.
claim you know everybody.
Mhm.
Let's put that to the test. Yeah?
Okay.
Like, say, next Friday. Gonna be at the Hudson River at the point where you and me took off in the boat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start the first cleanup operation to get the
Not with
materials.
not with the money, right?
No,
Okay. Good.
for the statues. I still want to bring
All right.
awareness. Part of that awareness is working together to clean up the goddamn river.
I could do that.
You send word around. You tell your people, your friends, and all your fucking contacts. Send word around. And we'll see how many people you can reach in all goddamn city.
I can certainly try.
And if you do, um, I don't know. I don't know. If you get more than, well, the city is huge and fine. If you get more than 250 people together, 250 people together,
Mhm.
then I'll send you and your little pink-haired sweetheart and a dinner. You're gonna go out and have fun and eat and be merry and everything. If you manage to get 500 people together, I don't know. You name something.
Hmm. Well, if I get 500 people out there, then I get 500 people out there. That's pretty damn good in and of itself.
No, 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 no. This is a bet. You know how a bet works?
Hmm. 500. 500. If I can mobilize 500 people. All right, if we get 500 people, let's say we arrange for a holiday. Something in
Fair
the
enough.
UK.
Fair enough. I'll give you and your girl a holiday. I can do that. If it's less than 250, though, you'll admit that you're not all powerful in the city.
I can do that right now.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Has to be something in it for me as well. But what? No,
Why don't I host a barbecue?
I like that. Yeah, why not? I should be making more friends than those stupid idiot drunk people that I met this weekends. Yeah, sure. Do the barbecue. That's cool. But you will then and there, to all the people that you have at that barbecue, and I want your closest friends there. You will admit that you were not able to get as many people together there as you thought you could. Because I do assume that you can get 250 people together when you claim that you know everybody in New York.
I
Since
can't get 250 people to sign a petition.
that's so can I. That's not a big a deal.
I'm saying I can't. Oh,
You
New
can't.
York is full of self-absorbed people. Hey, it's a nice goal. I'm already preparing for the barbecue.
Okay, so how many people do you think you can raise together then? Because it needs to be manageable for you.
Let's see. I'm thinking about Yeah, 60, 80 odd people.
60 to 80.
Yep.
Very well. If you manage 75, then we'll do the first option. I'll buy you dinner.
Mhm.
When you manage 150, we're gonna go for the vacation.
No. Keep it at a dinner at 75.
No,
And if
no,
I
no,
get
no, no, no.
500, if I get 500 people, then you send me on vacation.
250 then.
All right then. I can work with that.
Very well. 250.
God damn it! I can't do this personally. I'm a fucking walking corpse.
Well, looks like you have a challenge then.
All right then.
Would you do me a favor?
Mhm.
Write this down.
Oh yeah, sure. Alan goes ahead and takes a sheet of paper, turns it over, writes down the conditions of the bet, turns it back over. But seriously, tap. First,
Sure. You know what I'm gonna do first?
Mhm.
This couch is really comfy. I'm gonna fall asleep right here and now.
yeah, that's cool. I'll make sure to lock up when I leave.
Awesome, thank you. And with that, it's just she actually does exactly what she says. She's just crashing right there and then on the couch.
Alan looks over himself, looks over the note, looks over the apartment. All right then. Jingle, 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 jingle. Walks over to the front door. Goes ahead and make sure the note is like stuck to the goddamn refrigerator. Goes ahead and takes that little bolt. Goes ahead and locks it. Closes the door behind him. Clink. And there we will end our scene.